Okay, so now let me hide floating video controls. Okay, so welcome guys. Welcome to your next day session on Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management. So we are in the process of creating the ledger. So where we started and we stopped yesterday till legal entity creation. Okay, so whenever you go any company, okay, ledger is very important. Ledger is very important because without ledger, this is not, you cannot able to do your business. So we have inventory, we have purchasing, we have order management. So what do you mean that? See, if you purchase a laptop, okay, for USD $200, for example. So in organization, this will go in a accounting format. Okay. So who purchased this material? So this purchased by procurement department. Okay. So procurement department will be debited with $200. And who paid this? This has been paid by finance department. How much they paid? 2000 rupees. This department has been paid what? Cash they paid. So this will be credit. Credit. So now we understand only procurement department and finance department. On which date this laptop has been procured? For example, this has been procured on 1st July 2025. So this is a calendar. On this date, we have been procured. So we'll say that on 1st July 2025, we have been procured. On 7th July, we have been paid. This is the calendar date. So what is the currency we are following? We are following dollars. So currency here is dollars, US dollars. So, and by end of the day, a business will do trial balance. So whether debits and credits are matching or not. Debits and credits are matching or not, will do the check by the finance team. Then we will do the profit and loss. So how this and all came? So in inventory, we receive the laptop. Purchasing department raise the purchase request. And AP team has been settled the payment. Store team has been received the laptop. This all data will move to general ledger. General ledger. When all this data move to general ledger, then we can do trial balance, profit and loss, and many other reports they do. And they can do, okay, we are going in the right direction or they have some issues. And they said, okay, this day we are close. We are good for this month. Next month they will do again business. These are all activities we'll do in the ledger. That's why ledger we call as a primary ledger. Okay, primary ledger. Remaining all like purchasing, inventory, order management are called subledgers. Purchasing, order management, all this called as a subledger. Okay. So by end of the day, all the subledger data will move to ledger. So in ledger, we need to have four major C's need to be configured. Four major C's. What is the C is? First C is currency. Already Oracle will give more than 80 plus currencies in the system. No need to separately define. So for India, we will follow INR, USD for US dollars. Okay. for Dubai, AED. It's all because whoever buying their product, most of their currencies are in place. In case if a current country who is buying Oracle, if their currency is not there, then we can create currencies ourselves. Otherwise, most of the times the currencies by default given by Oracle. But still, we can see how to define a currency or navigation we can see. Next, we have calendar. Calendar means the accounting calendar. Okay. So, like I said, on this day we buy, on this day we settle the payment. Like this, we'll have a calendar. That is January, February, March, April, we have, right? Like that, we can create the calendar. Next, see, we have charts of account. COA we call it. Charts of account. So what is this mean is, see, our company is Samsung. Samsung will have many departments. For example, procurement department. And we have many different locations. We have a USA, we have India, etc. Then we have a product like laptop product or item code. Like that, we have a Samsung finance department, USA. This is cash account. Like that, we will have many things. Okay. So I like this. We have many things. So like this, we have many departments in our company. So what we do is, this has been done by the finance consultants, don't worry. They will say that, okay, boss, how many companies you have? We'll say that, okay, we have a Samsung Electronics is one company, Samsung Real Estate, Samsung Real Estate, another company, Samsung Home Appliance, another company. Like that, they have multiple companies. So the finance team, okay, you go with the Samsung Electronics 10, Samsung Real Estate 20. They will give some code for easy recognition and also tracking. Instead of having so much name, they will give some number. Next, department. So we'll say that we have maybe 100 departments, sir. Okay. So we'll say that, okay, you have a finance department, right? This all discussing with the business. Okay. For the finance department, you go with 001. Sales department, you go with 002. And you can go with procurement department, you go with 003. Something like that will give a number. Okay. Next, we have locations. At this moment, we have 3 locations, but our presence is there in across 170 countries, for example. So 170 countries, their presence is there, like USA, India, like this. Okay. We'll say that, okay, boss, you can go again, your wish. So you want to go, under USA, you may have multiple locations, for example. Then you can go with 110. Then India, it will start maybe like a 120, something like that, you can go. Then we have accounts. This is natural account. You will have saying that, oh, boss, we have a more than 1000 plus different types of accounts, for example, like cash account, laptop account, like employee account. Like this, we may have multiple accounts. So we'll say that, okay, boss, you can go with 0001, 0002, 0003, like that you can go. So now, if you take this as an example, so Samsung Electronic is one company, 10 dot. We'll say that procurement department bought the laptop, and in the USA location, and what is the laptop has been procured. So this account debit with $200. This account debit with $200. Who settled the payment? It has been settled by the same US entity, and we use the cash account and paid by the finance department. So this has been credit by $200. So this way, the accounting impact will go. For defining these type values, we call charts of account. And the last C is like convention or SLAM, what we call. SLAM means subledger accounting method. So this will treat the accounting impact, like how this to be hit here. So for example, we want to overwrite something, or if we are taking a credit card, we want to go one approach. If we are going the different approach, cash payment, we want to go one approach. Like this, we can able to set up the subledger accounting method. Clear so far? So far, you guys clear, right? Can you confirm anyone are following?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, Subbu.
Yes,
oh,
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Subbu, clear.
right. Now, let us define the ledger. So, first, if you want to start this thing, let's just go with currency, then we will come with this process. Okay. Currency is, like I said, no need to separately define. By default, you will have a currencies. Okay. Let us define the manage currencies. Okay. So I'm moving to the application. How to access the setup? We can go to setup and maintenance. Setup and maintenance. So you can be any of this instant place and you can search. Usually you will find, in a financial reporting structure, you will see manage currencies. This is the navigation. If you don't remember any navigation, simply search with manage currencies here, or you can go to global search, or you can search from here. As we regularly doing either going here or going here. So you also keep going all these areas to familiar with the application. So I'm not going to create any currency. So I can click, see there is no mandatory data to pass. So we can simply search it. If it is star, we need to put at least 3 characters. Then only we need to search. Okay. So now no need to enter anything because it is free text or there is not a mandatory thing. Just hit search. See, we got all the currencies here. So when you get a chance, you try to extract this and you can read out how many type of currencies we have. Okay. We don't know what is that Balboa. Okay. Real, Omani reals. Okay. New Zealand dollars. Nepalese rupees. So that way you will get some general knowledge. Okay. So for us, we have doing business for 2 countries, India and USA. Let us observe their INR is there or not. We have Indian rupees. If you click this, you will see more details like the symbol. Okay. This is an international standard currency. We can able to observe that. Next is USD. We have USD. We can see US dollars number currency code that has been given by countries. Okay, standardly. We can create our own. This is not a mandatory thing. Okay, wherever star, that is the mandatory thing. So this is the way you need to create your currencies. So we have our INR and USD. If we don't have, then click on plus. Then you can fill the details. Something like USD. It's already there. US dollars. US dollar. If same data already there, if I try to save it, it will scold me saying that was this data already there. You cannot create again same data. Okay. So simply delete it. Okay. Next is we need to define the calendar. So we are in 2025. We need to create 2025 calendar. Like that, we need to create the calendar. For that, we need to go manage accounting calendar. Manage accounting calendar. So by default, here we have multiple calendars. These calendars we need to create because this will not available by automatically. So Oracle, when we give a blank instance, they will not create any calendars. But currencies, there should be currencies already, it will be available. But we will not get the calendars by default. So to create our own calendar, click on plus, give the name. Okay, Samsung ACC. ACC means accounting, CAL means calendar. Like that short name I am using. I'll say that Samsung accounting calendar. So I am selecting that. So the start date would be our January 1st. So we are taking frequency monthly. So some countries, some will we go with like 445. 445 means like 1 month, like what to say, 28 days, 4 7 is 28. Another month, 4 7 is 28. Another month, 5 7 is 35. So overall, it will come 365 to 366 days. But some companies will follow this way. Okay. So we are going to monthly basis. When you go any company, they will say that we are starting month end on 25th itself. Oh, what is this? They are doing 25th because their calendar will follow something like that. So that is your homework. So you need to give me an update on which companies or which countries are using period frequency like 445, 454, okay, or 544. Which company or which industries are using this approach, okay? For me, I am going monthly wise, okay? So the date and format will start like this, MMMYYY. That is January 2025. So when we, our company, when we do year-end closing, we not going to stop our business. We keep doing the business, but we don't consider the transaction which is doing on that particular date because we need to take 1 or 2 days time to validate all our accounting. If you keep getting transactions, we will not able to follow and we may miss the proper accounting thing. That's why we will keep one adjusting period at the end of the year. Once at the end of the year, 1 day or 2 day, we will keep adjusting period. So that particular 1 day and 2 day transaction, whatever happen, we will check later point. But whole year, whatever transaction we do, we will keep validating on that particular day. On that particular day, whatever transaction happen, we will validate later. Till here clear? This is the way you need to fill the data. Next, again, out of my 15 years experience, I never done in real time because this has been done by the finance consultant. Here, everyone, you are everyone. Okay, click on next. This will give automatically. See, January, February, all automatically. The last period, you see, it's adjusting period. This one only it will tick. If you want to manually tick and save, it will give an error. This one only our adjusting period. On which date? On the last date of the month. This date will be our adjusting period. On 31st, before 31st, 30 maybe we will close and we'll do year-end activities on 31st. On 31st, whatever transaction happen, we will not validate immediately, we will validate later. So now click on save. Okay, so now save and close. So I successfully created a calendar. Oh, where is my calendar? So don't worry. Simply see here, you are seeing, right? This is search by filter. If I click this option, it will gone. It will know where it will be available. So it is very difficult to search our data. When you want to search your data, you need to click on this filter symbol, then it will come. So our name is Samsung. Click, it will come. Okay. If you click, we'll see our calendar. Clear? Next one, we will go. 2C is completed, currency completed, calendar completed. Now, charts of account. This charts of account consists of multiple steps actually. Okay. So what happened? First thing, we need to load these values into a value sets. So that's what we need to enter this value somewhere. So for that, we will create one value set. So first thing what we need to do is for charts of account, COA, that is called manage charts of account value set. So here we have company, department, location, accounts. So in this, three is important. Company, department, and accounts are mandatory. Location is optional. In real time, when you are giving interview, the companies may ask, how many what is the COA structure of your company? How many segments are there? They will say that. How many segments? You never say like three or four. You always say seven. So they will ask, what are the seven? So then you will say that, boss, we have a company, we have a department, we have a location, we have a product code, or we have a natural account, we have a natural account, and we have a future intercompany, we have a future one, because it is very hectic activity if you want to add anything. After you do transactions, if you amend or if you update account, we'll have a lot of problem because whatever transaction before we had have impact. That's why, so we will keep future. Okay, in the future we just pass 000 only. Whenever we required in future, if we enable, there is no impact on the previous transaction. That's why when company asks, these are the accounts, but in this very important is company, that should be there, department, we should be there, and natural account. These three, without these three, it will be very tiresome, or it will not able to do all this accounting impact. Trial balance sheet cannot able to make. Okay, these are all required. The first one is manage charts of account value set. We need, let's suppose for our example purpose, we'll go by three only: company, department, and account. So that we can commonly use for both businesses, India and USA, we can use. If we keep location, again we need to enter one more entry. If required, we can add also, no problem. Okay, let us go and define the value sets.
So these are required to create a set up a FML code, right? Fund manager.
Sorry,
So Subbu, I think these are required to set up a FML code, right?
FML.
Yes, the fund
Can you
manage
elaborate? FLM means?
the fund management ledger.
That and all, yes, it will come when it is coming to the budgeting, right? At
Yes.
budgeting level, we have a fund allocation to these accounts. So that is like encumbrance,
No, I
we
think
call it.
for example, if we create a PO in Oracle, so we need a FML code
Yeah. That is
to
account
start.
code. Yes. Account code combination.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, that is what we are doing.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good. You are relating to your business. Good. Okay.
Thank
Next, we will go to natural manage charts of account value set. Everything will be there in sequence. Okay. Manage charts of account value set. So if you click on search, sorry, we need to click on new because we are creating a new. Okay. So we need to click. Somebody's channel. Okay. So here, click on plus. So here you can give a value set name. So we need four value set. For our business purpose, I am giving Samsung company value set. For shortcut, I am giving VS. Here I am typing Samsung company value set. Our module is general ledger. Module is general ledger. This value set we are going to use in general ledger. We need to select GL. And we have a validation type. Here we need to select what? Always select independent only. This I will explain now. So we are going to select values for company, values for department, values for location, values for account. So when you select format only, then these values you can enter dynamically. At the time of doing transaction, you can select 005. System will take. No questions asked. Okay. That is the format only. That is the format only. When it comes to independent, you need to put values first in this value set 001, 002, 003. If you pass 004, it will not take. Whatever values is there in that particular value set, those only we can able to select at the time of doing transaction. Okay. So now we have dependent. Whenever we select dependent, then this value depends on some other value. For example, if you select India, once you select India, then only India states will come. So here state is depend on the country. Likewise, we can depend, okay, if I select one value, then only the other value should allow to select. That is dependent. That is dependent. So we have other one is subset. So it will be combination of two. Two values combination, it will be selected. Okay, that is subset. Then we have a table. Table means this data will put into a table. From table, we will select. From table, we will, instead of loading values like this, we will create a table, like create table, table name, where blah, blah, blah we'll keep. There we will put all the values. From the table condition, we will select it. So remember, for our charts of account, the validation type always independent. Please do not select anything else. You all will make mistake by selecting format only or something else. It should be independent. So, and how to validate? What data we are going to put? Is it number? Is it character? Is it date? Is it date and time? So, if we select character, we can keep both alphanumeric. So, we can keep characters as well as numbers. If you select numbers, it always a numbers. So, it's all depends again discussing with business by explaining. Boss, by any time you will decide like A 10. If you select number, it is not possible. If you select character, yes, it is possible. So like that, we will discuss with business, will advise. So we'll suggest, okay, go with character. So if it is character, okay, what is this? So you want to put numeric digits only, time, etc. We want to go by text. So when you select text, what is the maximum length? So system will allow certain length. So if it is go like this much value we never keep. So we'll go something like, okay, if you see here, companies, how many we have? We can't have 100 companies, right? We may also keep 100 companies by keeping our, but till 99 we can go. If you select 2 digits, a company, if you go 2 digits, we can go 99. For department, if you select 3 digits, we can go 999 departments. Likewise, we need to think and ask business, okay, what is your plans? How many companies you are going to have? Or you're going to start? So accordingly, we can put the length. Okay, I'll say 2. When I say 2, up to 99 companies, I can create. Okay, 0, 1 to 99. Okay. So if you want to select minimum or maximum value, we can set that. We cannot go beyond that, but not a mandatory. You leave it. So if you Zero fill. Zero fill means if you select 1, so since our maximum capacity is 2, system will automatically append or add a 0 like this, 0, 1. So that way your accounts look and feel will be good. If you not pass 0, 1 initially, system automatically will put 0, 1. That is something zero fill. Uppercase only means if you select A10, it will automatically select something like that. A10. So that way we can able to set up the value sets. This is for company. So simply save and close. So if you want to search yours now, you can simply hit search, it will come now. See, it is coming up. Okay. So now the next one, we need to define for department. So company, department. Samsung, I'm keeping same value, or else I can say for easy understanding, Samsung department value set. Then module, one time you select, automatically that selection will start showing on the top before whatever selection. Okay. Validation type, independent. Validating type, character. Text, maximum length I am selecting 3 in this case. 0 fill I select. Save and close. So if I search with Samsung now, we can find 2 values. See, I have 2 values. Next I am going with third one, that is Samsung location value set. Location value sets. Samsung location value set. Module will be general ledger again. Validation type independent. Validating data character. I am going text. So location I have only hardly 99 locations. I am selecting 2 for example. 0 fill. Save and close. So if you search, we will get 3 values. Okay. The next one we are going to create one more. That is accounts. Samsung account value set. Model will be general ledger. Validation type independent. Character. Text. I am going with 4. Okay. 0 fill. Save. 7. So if you search, we'll get 4. So this is first setup. We need to create the value sets. Now we need to build this structure. Give me 1 minute, please. Okay, so we need to go with structure. We need to define like company, department, location, accounts. So we need to tell the system our combination goes like this. Or we can say that company, location, department, how we want accounts. So how we want to go with a combination. That is called structure. Okay, it is called charts of account structure. So let us go and define the charts of account structure. So for that, click on save and close. Here you can see manage charts of account structures. Click on this manage structure of instance. So here you need to ensure you need to select the module general ledger. Once you select general ledger, then you need to search. You need to remember this. Okay. So then only you will get here manage structure will be enabled. Once you select the module and click on search, then the manage structures will enable. Okay. So click on manage structure. We need to create for our structure. So if you want to search, you can search it here. Since we are creating new, right? We need to click on plus. We need to click on plus. So what is our structure code? I'll say like Samsung COA structure. Why COA? COA means charts of account structure. Okay. Samsung charts of account structure. Description also. Oh, this is too much. Okay, I'll create name also. COA. Samsung COA structure. COA structure. One moment, guys. Okay. So now we need to enter the description. I am trying to keep the same description also here. Okay. So here, how you want this segregation between company, department, location? You want to go by dot, or you want to go by dash, or you want to go by pipe? Like this, we'll have a symbols. Okay. In real time, mostly dot, dash. Some companies will also keep pipe. Okay. So it's all your wish how you want to set up. Okay. So delimited, I am selecting here. See, many delimited we have. So I may go by dash. Okay. Any question, Ram? Okay. So now here we need to save first. Once you save, then only it will be enabled. Plus icon. Save. So now it is enabled. So click on plus. So here, very important, whatever value sets we created before, right? We need to link that. For company, we need to link company. For department, we need to link department. Like that, we will give the link. And also, we need to tell that system, okay, you are saying company. By giving name itself, system will not understand company. So that have a labels here. When it is a company, we need to select um, where is that? Primary balancing segment. That is my company. So we need to give company and we need to give a linkage. Okay, the company belongs to primary balancing segment. Whenever system see this label, then this name will treat as a company. You can keep Subbu also. And if you select primary balancing set, then Subbu become a company. Okay. The just name for our understanding purpose only. Okay. Company. Automatically API name will come. You don't need to touch anything. Okay. Don't change anything. This is for developers. If you want to write any backend query and all, they will consider this API name. Application program interface. That's something API we call. Okay. Company. Company. So this is the first, how we want to go in this sequence. 1, 2, 3, or you want company to be next. So it won't be like that. So company always will come first sequence. 1. So when you are entering a value for company, when you are entering a value for 001, 002, or 10 or 20, what it should prompt? Is it for a company, or you want to keep something else? You just put that message. Okay, prompt company. Short prompt also I am giving company. So how much you want to display with that company? So usually we'll all go by same sequence. Then look and feel will be good. So I'll say like 10. The range is not required. Column name. So there are 20 segments will be there. Like this, we have company, department, locator, account. Like we have, right, this 27. We can keep till 20. That is this column name. So we have segment 1 to segment 20 we will have. Segment 1 to segment 20. Oh, segment 30 also we have. Segment 30. 30 are there. So till 30 charts of accounts we can create. These are again custom attributes. So we can create many, okay, more than 70. But we always go 5 to 6 only. I am selecting this value, whatever we are going to store, the value will be there in segment 1. Segment 1.
I just shared the an FML code, for example, what we are using right now. And
Very, very good, very good. So you are using so much, so big
yes,
number. Okay.
yes.
Okay, very good. In our company, we will go by 7, 8 like that. Okay. So it all depends on company to company. Good. Yeah, keep adding a value addition, guys. If you are having any domain experience or some experience, you keep adding. Good. So here, our value we need to select. That is Samsung. If you search with Samsung, you will find 4. That what we define. So what is that one? We need to select. We need to select. You will either click on here or you click on here. Anyway, whatever highlight in blue color or light blue color, that is the symbol. It has been highlighted. Click on OK. So now our company is primary balancing segment. So to move this, you select this arrow. So now this is primary balancing segments. So if you save and close, we created first segment. Company segment is ready. Next segment, click on plus. Next is department. 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 This is second department. Okay. Department. So display sequence, same I'm giving 10. Column name is previously already segment 1 we used. I'm going with segment 2 for this. So default value set code now I am going to select Samsung. Samsung department value set. Okay. So the departments will be cost center. So usually we are employees. We will use some space for maybe how much square feet wise we used to pay to companies. So that's why whatever cost center you are belongs to, the cost center used to charge. Okay, water, whatever water using or any consumables, which department need to be charged. That's why the departments are called cost centers. So we need to select cost center. Save and close. The next one we are location. For location, no targets. Okay, that location is location. No need to tell to system. Whatever you pass, it will take. This is third column name. For this, I am selecting the 3. So default value set code. And this time I need to select Samsung location. Samsung location value set. No need to enter anything because there is not a requirement to tell system that okay, this location US belongs, this location UK belongs. There is no uh, labels available. Save and close. Next one we have accounts. Check. They don't need to touch that. Sorry for that. Accounts. This is 4 accounts. This is again 10. I'm selecting column name. This time segment 4. Here I need to select Samsung. I need to click on search Samsung. So the Samsung this time is account. For this, we need to tell system this account is natural account. So that is natural account segment.
I think the screen is okay. I think it's getting slow for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rest of the people okay, right? You are getting rendering properly for you, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Okay, now I'm okay. Subbu.
Okay. So this is natural account. You need to select natural account. Please involve guys like how Ram and people are involving. So sometimes you need to answer me. That way I can feel you are listening. Okay. Just select save and close. Okay. This is our second setup that we give a link. Okay. Company, department, location, account. These are separated by dot. And we tell company is the primary balancing segment, department is the cost center, accounts is the natural account. This is very important. Location is optional. If you not keep also, no problem. Okay. So simply save and close. So done.
Subbu, that tagging, whatever you did, no? Labeling.
Sorry?
That's that labeling, whatever you did, the
That,
cost element.
right.
That is standard. Huh?
That is standard.
Okay.
You need to tell system that by end of the day you are doing the balance sheet. Balance sheet on what level you are going to do. Is it company level? Is it department level? So you need to tell system that okay, generate a balance sheet on company wise. Okay, then only
Okay.
the system understand and give the balance sheet.
Okay.
Okay, the next setup is next one is we need to do structure instance. For example, we created four. We created four for our Samsung structure, for example. So this structure, four we have element. In this, I don't want location for India. If you, in case in future, if you are creating one more country, so we don't want department also, for example. So to remove any of these, this is the one major setup. After this, these values are required or not required will be done in manage structure instance. Manage structure instance. So this you need to separately navigate, or you can navigate from here as well. Click on manage structure instance. Click on search. So here we need to select our structure instance. That is, we need to create new structure. Just click on plus. So what is our Samsung, for example, USA COA instance. For example, I'm saying usually we don't create, we create single and we'll enable all. So let us go standard COA instance. I don't want to get confused you. It's automatically default. Don't touch anything. So it is enabled. We are dynamically creating the combinations. So when I say dynamically creating, we pass these values, right? During the transaction creation time, if you put 001, then if you put, sorry, 01 dot 002 dot 01 dot 000, that system automatically create this combination. It will only allow when you enable this tick box. If you don't enable, you will not at all find to create anything. Okay. Shorthand aliases means we can give a name to account. So that finance will usually do if business required. Here we need to select our Samsung CY structure. If I select, these four values will come. In this, for this instance, what are all required? We need to tick that tick. That's all. That is the COA instance. We may create 10, 20 also in the COA structure. But what are that values are required will be done in this configuration. Structure instance configuration. You click on edit icon, just enable that. So if you want to put a default value, some constants, we can default, but we'll do it later. When I say constant, always it will default one value, but we can override it. See now it will come tick. Same like you come to department, you click on required. You come to location, you take this required. You come here, you click on required. So that's all. This is what are the values required, we just need to enable. Simply hit save and close. Okay, done. Now the last option is deploy FlexiField. Here the deployment status is there, right? This come as a tick mark. Once it is ticked, then only whatever data we created so far will work. While deploying, we may encounter some issues. If some user not done properly his ledger, or sorry, his charts of account, we can also not progress. So we need to ensure that you are creating properly. If you are not creating properly, others also will get stuck unless they unless they are not able to resolve that issue. So ensure you go proper steps. Okay. Now click on deploy FlexiField. It will take some time to get complete. Okay. So once it is done, then we will load values into value set. Okay, I will pause the recording. It will take some time.
So what is this accrual account and everything? It is part of this same thing.
That is come when it comes to procurement, accrual account and all. So that is like we are liable to our supplier. We are buy the material and there is no invoice created. So till the invoice created, where I need to show that value, that is will show in the accrual account.
Okay. But we will not define that label anywhere in our chart of accounts.
Uh, yes, that is some we called as a SLA, subledger accounting method. We will define in the cost management. We will define.
Okay.
This is like how this account should be generated. Like you said, yes, we will tell that in the accounts what we are passing, right? We'll say that cash account, all this will tell. So accrual is nothing but a liability account. We'll say that this is liable. We are liable. That's all. When invoice not created, we are liable to supplier. That liability will show as in accrual account. There is no
Oh,
name, something like we will define accrual account. There is nothing like that.
okay,
Accrual
okay.
account is a combination of all these four.
Okay, understood.
Okay. So yeah, confirmation, deployment completed successfully. Start a new session of the run application to view the changes. Okay, if you click OK, you will see here star tick mark, and we can see when it has been completed last. That means all our setups are proper. Okay, all our setups are proper. Now we are good to go ahead with next setup. Now we no need to define a subledger accounting method, SLAM by default, whatever it is there, standard accrual we can select. So no need to touch that. We can ignore that. That's not a mandatory. Now let us load the values into value set. We completed our charts of account value sets. We create structure. We created structure instance and deploy it. Now we are loading values into the value sets. Manage charts of account value set values. So don't load immediately after you create the value sets. Okay. Once you completed all the structure, you come back and load. So I click on Samsung. I got company. You need to select company and click on manage values. Click on manage values. Here, click on plus and give the values. So I'll say like 0, 1, Samsung Electronics. Next, I will click. So here by default, we are allowing to posting and we also can do the budgeting. Okay. And it is enabled. Sometimes when you say, sir, I am not seeing account in real time, you need to come here and see that whether it is enabled or not. If even if it is enabled, we have any effective dates. If it is already end dated, then it will not come. Even if there is no dates, then we need to verify this. Okay. So next is 02 Samsung home appliance. Next 03 Samsung um, Samsung example automobiles example. So like this, I have created values. These three values were enough for us. In real time, the finance team will take care of this. Save, save and close. We loaded values here. Next one is department. Click on manage values. Click on plus. I'll say like, see, we give 3 for department. If I select 4, it will throw error. Like for example, I'll say that finance department. If I try to say, see, it's enabled and we are also allowing posting and budgeting. If I try to save, see, you cannot enter more than 3. It's too long. You may get some error like this. So it is saying 3 only. You are entering 4. So you need to select 3 only. Okay. So you can enter alphanumeric. If you put A01, it will take. Okay. Since we given alphanumeric. So 001, finance department. 002, sales department. On the video, right? Recording. So 003, purchase department. So like 004, wherever I'm not sure, I'll say the general department. Something like that I created. So simply save and close. So next is location. Location, complex. For example, sorry, I should click on manage values. Click on manage values. So for example, at country wise, I am entering now. So like USA, United States of America. Okay, example value. Oops, sorry, I selected 2 digits. 01 USA, 02 India, 03 rest of the world. Okay, something like that I am selecting now. Save and close. Now accounts is very important. Okay, so far I have not touched anything related to if you search here, you see only 2 values coming, allow budgeting, allow posting. When it is accounts, we get more value. We get more value. If you click on account, manage values, you will see, you will get allow budgeting, allow posting, and also you got account type, these values. Okay. Just click on plus. So there are 4 different types of accounts. We have a assets, we have a liabilities, we have a expense, we have a revenue, and we have our owner's equity. These 4 values we will have majorly. Okay. So for example, now I am going to enter. This is, we keep 4 values. For example, I will give 1000. This is asset account. So this asset we need to tell to system. Okay, this is asset. Okay, so like here we will enter many account, inventory valuation account. We will put so many accounts. Usually I used to take a standard one, but here I am selecting everything. Okay, so reconcile, everything is fine. Now next is 1001. I will select liability account. So here I will select assets, liabilities. Next 1002, I am selecting expense. This is our expense account. And we have 1003 like owner's equity. This is the starting amount that we keep. And also once we complete the month end, whatever balance that shows in the owner's equity. That shows in the owner's equity. Next one is revenue. These 5 we need to have. Okay, revenue. This one, these 2 are fine, not mandatory things. This should have. So it's like, you know, the accounting impact, right? If you are accounting background, we have a real account, nominal account, etc. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out, blah, 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 we have, right? So accordingly, this account will impact based on the account type. And these values also will display. Okay. Now click on save and close. Click on save and close. So click on save and close. That is the next one. Okay. So now we have successfully completed all our 4 C's. One more C we not defining. That is fine. Now we need to define our ledgers. Okay. So we have 4 C's, right? Any one C differ, we need to create a separate ledger. For example, if you want to use India and USA same ledger, this is not possible because all is fine. The currency is different. So any one C differ, you need to create separate ledger. Okay. So now we can go to manage primary ledger. So here we need to create our ledger. Click on plus. So our ledger is Samsung USA ledger. Samsung USA ledger. So here we need to select all our forces. So charts of accounts, ours is Samsung. Accounting calendar, ours is Samsung. Currency for USA, USD. This is standard accrual. We are selecting standard accrual. No need to create separate. We are just copy pasting, that's all. So you select standard accrual. Okay, standard accrual. So that's all. Simply save and close. Simply save and close. Hope you guys are following. If not following, also fine. Redo once or two times, you will understand. Let me create for India also. Samsung India ledger. Samsung India ledger. Charts of account Samsung. Samsung. Currency INR. Okay. Just typing, by clicking on the value. Standard accrual. So I enter here. Instead of there, I just put yes. Automatically, whatever start with yes, it will start showing up. Okay. Simply save and close. Okay. So now we created two ledgers. Now we need to specify the ledger option. We need to specify the ledger options. Then only it will start coming properly. So you click on specify ledger option. Wherever scope, we need to select. We need to select and add. What is ours? Samsung India and Samsung USA. So Samsung India ledger. Save and close. See, this should come completed. This should come completed. Here we need to pass some mandatory information. Only thing, retained earning account. So this is the account where you will maintain your initial balance, whatever the amount you have started your business. And once you completed your business, at the month end, what is the balance that all going to store in this account only. Okay. So here, because it's a independent, it will ask us to select from here. See, all our values are reflecting properly. So department. India. Account, it's a owner's equity. You need to select this one. Otherwise, we'll end up into error. Okay. Owner's equity. Click on OK. Only this one setup is enough. Only this one setup is enough. Okay. So the general language is we are going to deal with American English. Select general language as American English. Okay. American English, US American. Remaining things will be done by the finance team. How to enable the encumbrance, how to pause that, periods. So we are opening future periods one. That means we are in July. We can also open August period. Okay. Save. Period means month. Save and close. Next one. We will change. We'll select US. Select and add Samsung. So we'll select US ledger. Save and close. So this one is retained earning account. So our company is same Samsung Electronics only. Department, finance department only. But our location is USA. Account is same, owner's equity. Click on OK. So this account dynamically creating, see 01 DAT, 001 dot. So whatever we discussed, the format it is coming properly. Again, this is the American English only we need to choose. Okay. So simply save and close. So this is completed. That is our setup, next setup. Now we created our legal entities. We need to assign our legal entities. We need to assign our legal entities. Let me alt as. So here you can see like assign legal entities. Assign legal entities. We completed ledgers, ledger options. Now assigning the legal entities. Okay. So here we need to search, click on plus. For USA, which legal entity you want to link? We need to link US legal entity. We need to properly link. Okay. So it's tagging. This is tagging. Okay. Under US ledger, we are using US legal entity. Save and close. Similarly, change scope specific, change India ledger, apply and go. So here click on plus. If you search it, you will get only one now. It will not show two. See, because the other one already linked to US. Apply, click on done. So this way we linked our ledger and our legal entity. Now we need to link our balancing segment values also. We created 3 balancing segment values. We can assign. This is a optional one. If you not define, that also fine. If you not define, that also fine. Just click on where I am assigning balancing segment values to legal entities, and we can also assigning balance segment values to ledger as well. Okay, let me go legal entities. What is our company names? We need to link. So this is Samsung India legal entity. If you click on what is the company value that we need to select. So 1, that is electronic. If you want to add any more, we can add that also. Okay. Save and close. If you want more also, we can add. No problem. We can come down and we can add. Okay. Save and close. So likewise, if you want to add for USA also, we can add it. Okay. Click on plus. Okay. Save and close. Okay. Like this, we can able to set up the legal. Similarly, balancing segment also we can set up here. The same process. Company values we'll add. That is already added. By default, we are getting one more. So that's not required. It's not a mandatory thing. You can ignore it. So now the final step we reach. Okay. So we need to review and completed our configuration. Whatever ledger we did, we need to do this. If all our setups are correct, then it will complete properly. All our setups are correct, then it will show that, okay, this is completed. So just hit on submit. Okay, it will take some time. Next, we will change and we will do for India also. Okay, submit. So it will run sequence of jobs. So we can go to setup and maintenance, tools. We can go to tools, schedule processes, schedule process. If you click on refresh, these are the programs. Complete account configurations, what it is running, right? These are the list of programs that will run. Okay, once complete all this job, usually how we can check? So we need to see the complete accounting configuration. You can take the process ID, you click on search, you can select your process ID and you hit search. So it will pause now. All the subsequent jobs completed, then it will change it to succeed. Then it will change it to succeed. If you want to see list of all programs, then just reset it and hit search. You reset and hit search. you will able to see all the jobs which will run. It will take some time because all the configurations what we did for the ledger, it will be validated. Okay, so far you are clear?
Yes, Subbu.
Okay. So, are you guys okay to continue or how it is?
Yeah.
I think yeah, better to stop today, Subbu. So I have to go to training session, next training session.
No problem. That's where it's more than an hour. Just checking with you guys. Okay, fine. Tomorrow, once you back, I think our ledger will be ready. We will see the ledger configurations, whether it is completed. Let me
Yeah.
tell you one thing, then we can wind up.
Yeah.
Also,
Hi, Subbu Anna.
Hmm.
I don't have any instance login details. Can you please give me that instance login details and link?
Who is this?
Kishore Subbu Anna.
Kishore. Okay, okay, no problem. It's there in the Telegram, that group only. No worries, I will keep there.
No,
Okay.
link is there, but login details are not there.
I will, no worries, I'll share. I'll share.
Okay. Okay.
So if you go to manage primary ledger, once that program completed, if you search with our Samsung, oops, okay, it's completed. This status should come. So our ledger is completely fulfilled now. The status should be this tick mark. So we successfully completed our two ledger creation. So far whatever job we did, right, this is we did in 4 days. In real time, the job what we did is goes close to a month. Okay, whatever job we did, it goes to close to a month. Okay, we need to discuss with business. We need to get their confirmation. We need to, define all these values. It all takes a lot of time. We also need to maintain a document. Okay, so we are simply doing everything in a 3 to 4 days time. Okay, so that's how we need to define a ledger. Hope you are clear, and I will stop here. We can continue tomorrow.
Hi, Subbu sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, actually, the recorded